Well, we did so good here last time that I had to come back again. And not really expecting a repeat of the awesome luck that we had just yesterday. But who knows? I had to give it another go. We're here at a different time of the day. Before, we were actually getting bites between 2 and 3 p.m. I'm here around 5:45 right now. And I just put the pole in. We got a different pole set up today. Want to try something a little bit different. I bought this rod last year and then never ended up using it. I actually paired it with that larger spinning reel that I had, that Okuma Samar CBF 65. We put it on a Power Plus Trophy class rod from the Bass Pro Shop, one of their offshore angler brand. And me and Dad have been using the offshore angler brand for years with our Zebcos, so I thought I would get a 6.5 foot rod to try with that reel, because I was having some issues getting a hook set on the Carp with that ugly stick catfish rod that I had. It just wasn't getting the hook set good. It was definitely a slower action. Oh, I'm getting a hit. Oh. All right, that was tiny then. There's little fish out there. There is little fish out there. I thought a carp was munching on it. I guess it wasn't. All right, we got to reset. I'm suspecting that was a very little bullhead, or maybe even a goby. A goby could have been down there. See, there it goes again. You know, it might be sunfish too. That could be just sunfish playing with a line. Well, we'll know in another minute or so. Oh, that was a better hit. Oh, dang. Just missed him. All right, maybe it wasn't small. Okay, that was a pretty good pull. I'm gonna keep putting it in the same spot. There's little fish playing with it. I'm watching that. I'm watching the tip of the pole be bent ever so slightly rapidly. So that's good. If nothing else, this new setup is allowing me to see the lesser bites a little bit easier. That other rod was more heavy duty. This one I can definitely see the little twitches a little bit better in the line. All right, got that one on. Oh goodness. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was worried that was gonna happen. Oh. Oh man, okay. Wasn't expecting that. It's what he tore off. I don't know how he did that. It was the knot that I had, I think. I'm guessing it must have been the knot that I had holding my sinker on, because it looks like all the lines here, I think the sinker flew off and then he took the hook with him that was on there. I haven't had that happen in a long time, so not sure how that happened, and that really sucks. Oh, that's a real shame. That would have been a really nice fish. I feel bad for the fish too. I mean, he's got a hook in his mouth somewhere. Darn it. That's probably mostly my fault. because I brought them in too quick. I got really heavy test setup. Obviously there was a weak link in the chain somewhere, and I really think it was the line on the sinker, because everything's gone. It wasn't just one of the hooks that broke off. Everything went, unless it was the top hook, and then he just sheared through the line. All right, I just adjusted the drag. Let's hope the line don't break again. I would have really liked to have gotten that fish. Yeah, that was my fault. All this technology and I make a mistake, like not setting the drag right. And tying an inefficient knot, which is what I think really happened. I'd like to catch that fish and then get that other hook out of his mouth. And I have done that before. I have had a fish break off and then I've actually caught him that same night and gotten the other hook out. It has happened. So not totally impossible, but definitely improbable. All right, well, that was quick. Whoa! Carp just... Whoa. Carp breached out there. Wonder if it was the one. And I just had something pulling on it. No, I thought he had it. Oh my gosh, I'm destroying it. Okay, they're out there. They're out there. Oh, no, my goodness. My luck is garbage tonight. All right, so it's just me. I don't think it was the pole's fault, guys. I'm just having a real hard time getting the hook set on these carp. Man. Dang. I can't explain it. That's what, the 7th or 8th one tonight. I kind of want to go get the other pole. I hate to say that it's an equipment issue when it's probably 100% my fault, but I'm getting too many bites to not at least test something different. I'm gonna go grab the other pole. Well, I grabbed the same rod that I had yesterday. I suppose I probably should have just started with that, huh? I wanted to try something different. I like to switch things up every once in a while, and I hadn't gotten a chance to try that rod setup yet. If I actually manage to catch something on this thing, I ain't gonna call it definitive proof. There's a lot of factors at play. Now, if I land like 4 fish in a row over the next 15 minutes on this thing, then yeah, I'll probably blame the rod a little bit. All right. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. We'll get you off in a second. All right, Holt, you stay right there. All right. That is a beautiful fish. We're gonna get him back into the water. No, that way. That way. Ah, I didn't bring my boots. All right, turn. Atta boy. Well, I'm feeling a little bit better after that one. That makes the whole night worth it. When you lose like 10 fish, you start to ask yourself a lot of questions. So it's nice to at least land the one. And luckily, I still have some more time. So when the fish are biting, you try to make a little bit extra time. And that's what we're doing tonight. So hopefully we'll at least get another one. We'll see. The bite may be dying down now, but I don't know. This is a really good sign. This is a really good sign. It means they're in here thick. The fish are in here. I don't know if they're in full spawning phase yet. It may be pre-spawn for the carp, which is why they're actually eating so much. When they start spawning, a lot of times they'll actually stop eating. They won't focus on it. They're focused on other things. No, this is a good sign. It's a good sign. If you're also wondering why I didn't use the net to land that fish, I forgot to put my boots on after I went and took a break. I forgot to put my boots back on, so I couldn't walk out into the water to net the fish. The water's pretty shallow right here, so it's hard to kind of get a net around a fish in 1 inch of water. I usually go out and I stand on that rock. Now I'm getting bites, but they're micro. I think something really small is biting at it. All right. Okay. That's more like it. All right. So maybe it was the other pole setup. Maybe I wasn't keeping the pressure on it like I can with this rod. Hey, ooh. All right. Oh, goodness. You are slimy and getting a little bit bloody, buddy. We're going to get you back in the water. All right. Good sized fish though. All right, folks, I think that just about does it for tonight. I ended up with those 2 fish, so that was pretty good. At least we got something today. Could have probably had more earlier if I was using the other setup. I'm really starting to think that now. I'm gonna test it again. I'm definitely gonna give it another go, but you know, when the fish are biting like this, I'm catching so many on the old school rod and reel setup. Let me show you the thing that actually is working. The Zebco 808 Magnum, which I've had for 15 years, and my original Power Plus rod. These Power Plus rods are super tough. I've never had an issue with one, and as you can see by most of the paint coming off this thing, it's been through a lot and still chugging. Yeah, so this place has been really hopping with the carp, and I hope it continues. I'm honestly probably going to be here every day this week, so hopefully we'll see more tomorrow. But at any rate, thank you all for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I hope you all take care.